What's up, guys? You're welcome to my channel where I teach how to make videos, how to build websites from scratch. A lot of you find it difficult to build websites from scratch because you feel websites are only for programmers or web developers. Well, even if you do not have knowledge of web programming or coding, I am going to teach you the easiest method which you can actually build a website. All right, so you don't need to be a web developer, but I'm going to teach you a cool method in which you can actually make a website. So in this video, you are going to make a portfolio website alongside with me. If you follow all my step-by-step procedure, you will not have anything to lose. All right, so what I'm begging of you is watch this video to the end, follow this tutorial, and you will never miss um, any of the steps that you can carry out what I am going to teach you. So right now, I want to make an appeal. If this is the first time you've come to my channel, please do well to hit the red subscribe button and subscribe to our channel so that whenever we make a new uploads, you will be informed about it. And if you like what I'm sharing with you on this channel, please do well to hit the like button, like our videos, and encourage us to make more videos for you. So, right? So, with all of that, let's get started. Now, I want to introduce you to this website that is going to help you to do everything right, very easy. All right, so get into your browser and in your search bar, type bubble.io. All right, so this is the website bubble.io, and once you enter into Google and type, you're going to bring up this link. Click on the first link, then it takes you to bubble.io website. Okay, so our bubble.io website is open. What I want to introduce to you right now is the website. So I'm going to give you a walk around of what occurs on this website before we get started into the main development process of the website. First of all, you will have a prototype. You'll be able to launch, you'll be able to iterate and scale your website. Now, what do I mean? To demonstrate your idea before making an investment in technical resources, that is what prototype is about. So, getting into design, develop, and run powerful products with Bubble, we are going to see how we can do just this. All right, so in this place, we are seeing the editing area. This is the editing area. We're introducing you to some of the things you're going to see as we move ahead. All right, so this website is going to be fully functional, not because we are not using codes. So you think it's just a flimsy website? No, it is a full functional website. However, you are not using any code for this website. So here we see Bubble lets you create interactive multi-user apps for desktop and mobile web browsers, including all the features you need to build a site like Facebook or Airbnb. Build out logic and manage a database with an intuitive, fully customizable platform. All right. So these are the things that we will enjoy while using this site. Well, since you're using the site, you may feel it's going to be only a portfolio site, but no, Bobo.io is letting you know that you can build a robust, scalable infrastructure. All right, so you can actually build web applications. And these applications, remember, they require you to manage your code and set up a deployment process to a web server. So Bubble handles deployment and the hosting for you. So it's good to know that there are no hard limits on the number of users, volume of traffic, or data storage. You are building a scalable website. And also, to make you more sure of what we are about doing, we want to introduce you to some companies who have been using Bubble IO and have been very successful. Something like Dividend. They offer clean energy home financing, all right? And also Coins helps repay loans and debt automatically. All of these were built by Bubble.io. We also have Connect, which creates agile freelance IT talents. So these are examples of people who actually use Bubble.io. So you are among the people right now. For us to get started, first of all, click on Get Started. And as we get started, click on Get Started, it will launch us into our interface, or we'll be able to sign up to a place where we'll be able to enter building our apps. So in the first place, we want to get started, and getting started means that we sign up for an account because we do not have an account yet, so we want to sign up. And here we want to click on start building, or rather, we'll get to start to sign up for this account. So I'm clicking on get started right now. I want to sign up, so I'll enter my email here and I'll say, so right now you're going to enter your email. Alright, so once you have entered your email, the next thing you're going to do is to enter your password. You can create a password, alright, which you're going to remember. Alright, so that's my password, and I'm going to click on start building. So once it comes here to start building, here's the screen that you're going to have. Hi there, what's your goal today? Let's get you started faster. Alright, so you want to build, you want to hire someone to build for you, or you want to make money from this website, okay? So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can build a website, or you can choose to hire someone on the site, or you can choose to use it to make money. All of these are things we're going to learn. So I'm going to choose build, and I'll say next. Alright, so you're going to answer a few questions. This one says, where did you hear about Bubble? You can choose any of these ones, but I want to choose friends or colleagues since I'm the one teaching you now, so you can say friends or colleagues. Alright, so and then you click on complete. Nice, so we are here right now. So it's almost there. You need to confirm your email address. Alright, so we are going to enter into our email and confirm our email address. So let's go to our mail. Now you click on this and open your Gmail. Alright. Once you get into your Gmail, you have to confirm the email that was sent to you, and this is the email. So you need to verify your Google accounts. You come here and click here to confirm your email address. Once you've done that, you've been launched into the platform where you can actually start developing your website. So you're going to click on Start Building. Okay, so I want to close this and get started. After you verify your email, you're going to come to this website. Alright, so learn how to use Bubble with our resources, or get started by creating a new app. You want to get started, but if you want to go through the lessons, you can come here and check the video courses. Alright, so we don't want that. We just want to get started since this tutorial is about creating a website using Bubble. So you create new. Okay, once you have come here, the first thing you're going to do is to create a name for your application. So let us imagine that we want to build an application, and so I'm going to call it tutorials, or I'm going to call my app tutorial. Okay, so what kind of app are you building? I want to build a landing page, okay, or let's say I want to build a social network. Let us build a social network. Is it customer facing or internal? It is customer facing. Alright, so details about your app. It's a social media app. What your goal with this application? You're going to click here and then start a business, since you want to use your mobile app for starting a business. Or rather, let's do something realistic. We want to call this study box. Alright, let's call this study box, and this is going to be kind of not a blog. It's going to be professional services. Alright, let's choose professional services. Okay, so here it's not a social media app, it's a since that is optional, we want to leave that alone. What's your goal with this application? My goal of this application is to build an app for a client. So I'm going to choose that and I'm going to click on create new app. So once you create new app, the website is going to load and bring you up to the next page where all of your needs are going to be placed on the page. Alright, so actually this is where you get to do a whole lot of stuff with your app. Here you're going to design the interface of your app and everything you need. Now, in this place, we have design. This tab is actually going to give you all the design elements that you need. And when you come to workflow, you can actually use it to add an event to your application. Now, if someone clicks here, what happens? That is where you have add an event. Here is for database, so you can actually create your database here and set options on how your file is being managed. We are going to have a walk around of all these spaces, right? So it's going to be a long tutorial, but at the end you're going to see it's really worth the time you spent. So here you are going to enter all the styles that you want, the buttons you need, and all of that. And if you need plugins for your site, this is where you're going to come and add plugins, which we are going to do a whole lot. And here for settings, here you can set many things for your application. So it's a complete application we are about building. So let's start. First thing you're going to have is you're going to need a search box, right? So right here under design, you're going to come here and search for search, all right, under input forms. Search is going to be under input forms. So right here you have search box. So we are going to draw our search box here. That is our search box. But it would be a little bit better if we bring it to the edge and reduce this. Alright, so we reduce this and then the parameters about our search box is going to be set here. Now under appearance, you have placeholder. The placeholder is this item view that is written here in faint color. So I don't want it to be writing here, just write search here. Alright, so that is what is going to appear here like you've seen. The choices is going to be dynamic choices, so someone can actually choose, but I don't want someone to choose, it's going to be a static choice. So choosing that as a static choice, you can choose to leave it as a dynamic choice, alright? So for default value, we are going to say do a search for type. You're not searching for users, you can actually close this, it's not important. You're not searching for anybody. So we are not searching for anything, let's leave it at that. And when you come here, maximum entries, no maximum entries, so just leave it at 100 because, or let's leave it at 200 so that characters will not exceed. Alright, prevent enter key from submitting. If you tick this, that means on your app, if someone taps enter key, it will not allow the search to go. So we want to allow enter key, so we don't tick that. This input box should not be empty. No, it can actually be empty. This input box is disabled. No, we don't want to disable this. So we keep on going, and then these are the necessary settings we want to do for our search box here. Now coming to the width, we want the width is okay, our height is okay. So the style, we want to check standard search, and then we want to select property here, border roundness. We can increase this 700 to see how it looks like, and then ease out. Just follow what I'm doing. You need to follow step by step so that you can get everything that I am doing correct, right? Right now we're here, we're still working on this, So once we are done, this is, we want to enter into the layout now of the search bar. Everything here looks okay. All right. Conditional. The search box is focused, right? The search box is hovered. Okay. Search box isn't valid. We don't want any of this, and we are cool with this, so we just close this. Our search box is ready, and that's how it's going to appear. The next thing we are going to need is, we will need kind of a logo. All right, so we are going to put a placeholder for the logo. So let's look for placeholder for the logo. We come here and bring an image. This is going to be where our image will be, and that is meant for the logo. All right, so if someone clicks our logo, what should it do? You can actually put a static image. That is, if you have a logo that is already ready, you can put a static image right there. So let us just check and get something like this for our static image. Alright, so permanently that is the image that will be on our website. And then the mobile version index. Alright. So table of type of content, we don't have it. The style, everything looks good. If you want to add SEO for the title, alright, you can actually add that and add description. We don't want all of that, and everything looks good, so we move ahead. Now we have our logo, we also have our search bar. The next thing we are going to need for this app is going to be some buttons. So before we pick the button, let's imagine that this is here. So before we pick the button, we are going to need a menu. All right, we are going to need a menu. So in my own opinion, I would say let us forget about the logo first. So I'm going to delete the logo. And then the next thing I'm going to have is the menu bar. All right, the menu bar is going to contain pages, home page, and all of that. So let's go for the menu bar. All right, so we are looking for the menu bar. Let's just keep checking, and we're going to see that. Okay, so right now we forgot to add a button to the search bar, so we are going to add a button here for the search. Let's bring our button. Alright, so this is the button now. We want to edit it. We want to work on the button. So we'll just resize the button to fit this. And like that, we are almost getting our size into position. So we are going to edit what is right here. And then we'll click on here and write search. Alright, that's what we want to appear there. Let us edit the workflow. So for the workflow, when button search is clicked, what happens? Let's add the event here. Do when condition is true. Sorry, we are going to delete this. When the button is clicked, what happens? Let's change this to green. When the button is clicked, do a search. Alright, so we want you to do a search for user. Alright, new constraints, and click any field. Just do what I'm doing, okay? And then will be good to go. We're having some search. Okay, we want to search item. Okay, so click that, and that is all. So that's all for that. We move, and then let's go back to the design. This is our search. Okay, so primary button, what is the style? Outline button. Okay, we have an outline button there. Then when you come here, font size. The font size is to be, instead of 1 to reduce it to 100. Let's cancel this. And then for the layouts, okay, that everything looks good, and so that is our search. All right, that's our search button there. To edit this, the width is, we should be 60. Let's increase it to 65. Good. That's okay. Everything looks good there. That's nice. The next thing we're going to do is for us to come here and then put styles. Let us go. Let us see how this is going to work. The appearance of our website. Page title. What's going to be the page title? Page title is going to be study box. All right. This page is a native app. Yes. Now, what we know about native app, you're going to use this page as a native app. You should keep a few things in mind when you're building a native app. You should change the page with something like 640 pixels. You should change. You shouldn't change pages in this app. All right. So everything looks good. We want to continue. Type of content, style, leave it there. Background color, it's not flat. We want gradients. All right. So that's the gradient, but that's not the color we want. We are going to change the color. Let's say that we need a flat color. All right. So this is going to be, let's look for a color that will represent our app. All right. So that is the color of our app right there. Okay. So we are going to come back to this later, but for now, this is how our app will look like. All right. Let's see about the layouts. Everything looks good right here. Conditional. Everything looks okay. We come back to this, and then the appearance. Want to okay. You don't want to set that. Keep going. Okay. Layouts. The element is on page load. Okay. So everything looks good. The style. Create new style. So everything is good. The next thing we are going to do is to put some image placeholders. So we'll drag and drop. This is for image. This is for image. We'll drag and drop another one. You can actually delete this one. We want to see make our item really nice. Alright, so we're looking for ways in which we can actually let us look at containers and see what we can use for the containers. These are input forms. No, we don't want input forms. A lot of things that we want. Okay. So we are going to create pages. Now, the next thing we are going to do now is to create pages. So let's look for ways in which we can create page. This is the sign up form. So the next thing we are going to do is to put a button for the sign up. Alright. So let's look for sign up visual elements. We want to put a sign up. Alright. So we'll create a form for the sign up. Let's hang on a little and wait for sign up form to come up. Alright, so we need this button. There's some buttons we need here. We want to take this is Disney. No, that's not what we want. Let's go back to the design. Okay, so here is the sign up form that we have. We actually choose from one of them. So right now we want to delete one of these and then choose one to remain. So that's what we are going to do. I'll delete this one. I'll delete the entire form. Alright, so that form is deleted. I'll delete the next one. Alright, so we are left with one now, which we can actually edit. Alright, so this is the parameters that we have. We can actually edit this. So based on the appearance, let's work on them one after another. So for the email, type of content is going to be text. Alright, data source. We'll come back to that. This element isn't clickable. No, it's clickable. What is the style? Style is okay. Background, none. And then what else? Everything looks good. So we move to the next. This should come down. Okay, it's already good right there. So we leave it there. The sign up button looks too big. We want to make it a little bit nicer. So we come to appearance, click on width. We want to reduce the width. And so we make 70 for the width. And look at how it looks like. That's okay. We move ahead. Then we want to delete this. Gradually, our website is taking shape. Alright, so we want to check the responsiveness of our site now. how it will respond if it is being used on another device with a different screen resolution. Alright, so this is for the system. We want to check for tablets, vertical. Let's see how it's going to look like. Alright, so everything looks really good there. We move to continue to the next item. Alright, so now what we're going to do is to actually bring up certain things like the shapes and alerts. You can actually insert a video, alright? No, we don't want to write the text there. So guys, let's continue and see how that is going to apply. First of all, we are going to work out. Alright, so let us see how it was we are trying to edit this website right now. Alright, so you're going to see how to do it gradually. We have set up our sign up page. After we set up everything, we are going to make it a little bit more nicer. So for now, let's just see how we can make it better. Alright, so this is the first step. Everything is going to look cool as we continue going step by step. Alright, so let's just watch how I'm going to do a whole lot of these. So, alright, so we are here already. We want to see how we are running this. So you can actually pick something from here and put it here. Okay, so let's continue. We have deleted some of those items because we want to start afresh so that nothing disturbs us. Okay, so this is our sign up page, our sign up form. We are going to make sure that we have some a button that's going to direct us to sign up here. So let's add a button. Alright, so we're going to add a button here. We add a button there. So okay, I think it's out of range. Let's add a button right here. Alright, let's wait for it to load. So our buttons are already here and we want to edit them now. Okay, so one of them is going to be sign up, the other one is going to be login. Let's edit it. So stay with me and watch as I edit this. Do your own also and let's move together. So this is going to be a primary button and the text that is going to be on it is going to be log in. Alright, so it's going to be log in. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the width of this to 50. And then the height, I'm going to reduce it to 35. Let's reduce it further to 20. Okay, 30. And that looks better. Let's reduce the height, the width again. Okay, 50 looks good. Everything looks okay. Let's move ahead and edit the next one, which is going to be sign up. So let's edit the sign up. Under text, you're going to type sign up. Okay. This is going to be primary button. Alright. So under text here, you're going to type sign up for the text. So let's just see how this works. It's going to be okay. Sign up. I have a little problem there. Let's edit the page. Let's delete this and then add a new one. Alright, so that has been deleted. We are going to add another button which is going to be for sign up. So that if you don't have an account, you can sign up as well. It is saving, and that's why we are having a little break. Okay, it has come up right now. So I'm going to type sign up for the button. Alright, so that is our button. Now we are going to reduce the width and the height. So let's go ahead and do that. Width for this should be 50, and for this we are going to use 30 so that everything will correspond. So for the height, we are going to use 30. So 30 for the height, and everything looks equal. So we'll pull this up to be on the same line with this. So we can do multi-select and actually move them together, put it here, sign up, and log in. Alright, so our website is almost ready. The next thing we're going to do is to create an image. Alright, we're going to insert an image as the background. So let's go ahead and see how we can do that. While waiting for it to save, now there's something else I'm going to show you in this tutorial, how you can actually put checkboxes. Alright, how you can put a checkbox. So I'm going to show that to you. Network has been a little bit frosty, so let's just wait. Okay, so that's opened, and our background, we want to use a picture. So we'll choose an image for the background, and then we'll upload an image right here. This is going to be a static image. So let's look for an image that we can use for our background, and this looks good. Okay, let's choose this for our image background, and then open it, and then allow the system to upload the image to the background. Okay, so our image has been uploaded to the background. Okay, so our website is taking shape right now. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to add some buttons. So for the input buttons, I'm going to show you different kinds of buttons. We have input buttons, we have multi-line inputs, we have drop-down, we have checkbox. So let's say that you want to write different items. Maybe you want to make a list of different items. Now this is how you do it. You first of all add checkboxes to each of the lines. Alright, so we want to edit this text right now. So let's wait for it to save. Like you can see here, it is saving. After then, we are going to add some checkboxes which you can actually check items. So this is it. Now, what we are going to do is to add the checkbox. Alright. I'm going to edit a lot of them, delete a lot of them so that we will not be having multiple without being on the same line. Alright, so before long, we'll be done with this website and then we'll move to the next item. While we're waiting for it to keep saving, let me introduce you to these other forms. Like if you can see here where you have video, this tab will help you to insert a video on your website. If you have a HTML tag, if you know how to write basic HTML, you can actually use this tag to insert your basic HTML tags so that you can edit your website to the best degree you want. Right now, we are only adding input boxes and some checkboxes. All right, so we've done one of that. We're waiting for it to keep saving, and then once it keeps saving, we'll delete this one and then start afresh adding them. So that in this case, if you want to make choices, all right, you can choose up to many, but you can choose just one depending on the settings that you have made for this checkbox. So like this one, let us see what changes we can make for it. You can choose to write the name here and say mail. You can choose to write mail for the checkbox there. Keep it unchecked, and this checkbox should be checked. Yes, no, should not be checked. Everything looks good, and then we'll move to the next checkbox. Now let us add another checkbox here under it, and then for this very one, we are going to set it to female. We are going to set it to female. So let's give it some time for it to come up. Okay, so our second checkbox is up, but we cannot, we see that it is not on the same grid line and we want it to be on the same grid line. So you're going to come here and choose grid and borders and then say show grid. Once you click show grid, it will show which item is on the grid and how to arrange the remaining items. So I'm going to bring this item to the grid line here, and then I'll bring this one to the grid line so that both of them can align. Alright, so once there, I'm going to edit this and say female. Right? So with that, let us see how it works. We can actually come here and preview. Let us remove the grid so that we see how our website looks like. And with this, we want to delete this so that we don't get confused. We're waiting for that to. Okay. You can actually bring this up and then remove this. And then work on just one of them. We're waiting for it to come up. Alright, so it takes a little time while it's trying to save. We are going to have a preview of our website, how it looks like real time. So after saving this, the next thing is we're going to come here and click on preview. Alright, so let's give it a little time for it to complete saving. And then after saving, we'll go ahead and preview our website. Okay, so it seems like our page is having a little bit issue. Let's try and reload that again. And see if it will return us back. Right. Let's just give it a little time. Looks like okay. So we are back up again. We're back up again. So let's just preview our site and see what it looks like. Okay, so when your site has been loaded, this is what it looks like. And we do not really like the feel of our site right now. Still on the development process. Like you can see, we can actually tick both of them, and that's an error because this was meant to be chosen between male and female. So we have to choose one. So what we're going to do when we go back to our code, we are going to disable one of them so that we can choose just one at a time. All right, so let's go back and fix that. When you come here to one of these, you click, and then under the checkbox should be checked. Okay, so keep it dynamic. It should be clicked. This checkbox should be checked. Okay, and with that, we are good to go. So let's go back and check our code and see how it looks like. Let's reload this. Right, so that is it. We can actually enter an email here because we made a text box here, so we can actually enter an email here. And then we want to enter the password. Like you can see, the password is not visible. All right, the password here is not visible, so that's a good one. So the next thing we're going to do is to go and assign where we are signing up to, but we cannot actually sign up because we have not created a database yet. We've not created a database yet, so we cannot actually sign up. Let us see how powerful this password syntax has been. We want to put two wrong passwords and see the prompt that will come out. So now I want to confirm the password, and then I click on sign up. Now you can see that the password is incorrect, and it says the two passwords do not match. Now let us put a matching password and see how it will work, right? Now I'm going to type a correct password and see how it will work. Alright, so let me type the same thing under confirmation and see how it will work. Alright, so like you can see, we do not have that prompt and our password is correct. So the next thing is we are going to go and see more errors that we can fix. Now we want to edit this. So under where we want to put the tag, we write choose gender. Alright, so anybody coming to our site can know that that is what we want for those buttons. Now we want to edit the button. The button is too large and the text is too small, so we'll go and edit the width. Now the width, let's reduce it to 75, and then the height. 75 looks too small. Let's make it 80 because we want it to be on a straight line. We'll make it 100. All right, it's too large. Let's make it 100. Still too small. Let's increase to 150. Okay, so that's where we have the best size for it. Now our height is too much for the text, so let's reduce this to 35. Still too large. Make it 28, and that's really good. So our button right there is okay. We can go ahead to see other things. Everything looks good, and so we leave that and move on to the next item. Okay, so if you want to create a drop down menu, you can actually create a drop down menu by dragging this icon here. You can drag this icon here and keep for a drop down menu so that you can impute many things inside it and then you ask someone to choose from it. All right, so The choices here are not static. We don't want the static choice. We choose dynamic types of choices. We have, um, let's say, image. No, let's say user. All right. So there are current option has an account. Okay, you can choose this and leave it for that. So if we impute many things on our database, we'll be able to choose from there. Now let's go and see how it looks like on our website. All right, so let's go back to our website. This is it, and then let's refresh. Once we refresh, we now see that that aspect of the code will be added. So we have it here. We can actually choose an option. So we've not added an option yet, and that's why we don't have anything here. That looks really good. So let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Like I told you, bubble.io can give you a whole lot of things to work with. It gives you a whole lot of options to work with. Right, so another thing we can do is to add slider inputs. I'll show you how that works too. A picture uploader, no, we don't want that. Let's put a date and time picker. So you can actually choose your date and your time. All right. So that looks really good. And then let's go into our app and see how that works. Let's refresh this. Bubble.io. All right, so it has been refreshed, and here is our date picker. We can actually click here, and it brings out the calendar for us to pick a date. All right, this date actually works with Google Calendar, so the date will never go wrong. You can choose to go forward. You can choose to come. All right, so let's continue and see. We are almost getting everything we need for this website to work. All right, for this web app to work. Now we want, in these places, we are going to impute options where people can choose. Maybe they want to learn about a particular course. All right, so someone can come here and actually choose a course he or she wants to learn. After signing up, these are the other things that you will need to impute. All right, so you can choose your date of birth here. You can choose an option. Maybe you want to sign up as a tutor or you want to sign up as a student. All right, so you input all of that here. And then once the person signs up, you will now be able to log in. So if the person goes to log in, he will be given a different form. So we do not assign that, and that is what we want to do right now. So let's go back into our app and see the login. All right. These are containers. Let's go and install. You can actually install other containers if you do not have the containers that you want. So here are a host of containers that you can actually pick, all right, for your application. So all of these are, you can choose free. Some of them are being paid for, all right. So let's leave this for now. I'm just giving you a brief run around of how this website really helps to build apps, all right. So here are visual elements you can use. You can choose background services, you can choose storage, you can choose login services. All right, so let's go and see. For login services, you can choose to add sidebar. So you click on install and it will install the sidebar for you. Progress bar here, you can choose to install that. So let's keep going, and what we're actually looking for is not here. Well, let's keep checking, we will find it somehow. All right, if you want users to log in with their Facebook account, you also install that. And let's keep going. We'll see many things that we can actually use for this application. So bubble.io, if you want someone to download a file out of your server, you can actually install this. And then once you do that, you say done. And you are here. Now you have seen that all the things that we've installed have come here. We can actually add a sidebar to this, a side menu bar. All right. So once you add the side menu bar, you can options, all right, option one, option two, you can choose to put something there. So in this option one, I'll say menu, and the next thing I'll say login. The next one I'll say sign up. The next one I'll say terms and conditions. Okay, so let's verify and see how all of that works. So let's go back into our website here, refresh, and then the side menu should come over at this point. All right, so that's the side menu. When you click, you see all those things are inclusive. All right, so this is a really good template for you to work with if you are doing an application, a mobile application. All right, so you can choose to add progress bar for someone to see the progress in a particular page. Maybe this person is downloading, person can actually see a progress bar. Okay, so if someone wants to log in with website with this thing, Facebook, you can actually allow the person to log in with Facebook. So all of that are really, really cool ways in which we can actually get a whole lot of things. So let's check the login service and see if we can find one. So let's search for login service. Okay, the login service is what we have already chosen. We've already chosen the login service. Let's go and look for something else. All right, so under containers, we also have things we can install. All right, under containers, let's come here. Containers are there and everything. So let's look for the containers. For the containers, this is one container that we can use, but we don't want to use that. Okay. So this you can actually add Google Map to your application. So it's a cool application, and in our next tutorial, I'm going to show you. We're going to build a robust application. All right, we're going to build a robust application where we can actually see how all of that works. This was just for purpose of an introduction. So I was just introducing you to what we are going to do next time. Let's just continue to see more things that we can add to our website. So let's take all of this and let all of these um, options come in for us. These are plugins that we can actually add, all right? So let's look at the different plugins that we have and how we can use them. Now you can actually add payment system. So this one, like this payment system is Stripe. Use Stripe to process payments, including transactions, delay charges, and all of that. So you can actually choose to install this for your application. Let's keep coming down. You can choose to add a calendar if you want. All right. So these are basically the things that we can do. And for our workflow, you can use this place to determine when this is clicked, what should happen. When this is clicked, what should happen. This, when this is clicked, this should be linked to a particular page. Yes, and that's what this is about. Now, coming to the database, let's see. Here is where you can modify your data. So you can actually type here. You can check your privacy here. App data. You can include your app data here. All right. So this is the app data. This is the email that has logged into that account. You can set options here. Here is your file manager where you see everything that has been uploaded. And that's why Facebook can track everything that you've done because they are on the database. Now, when you come to styles, you can actually choose styles here and edit your button how you want your button to be. Okay, so if you had a button, you can choose to edit your button and give it a new feel. Now let's look at plugins. We have Facebook plugins. These are the plugins that we've installed. Let us go and add more plugins. It'll take us down here. You can actually go and search for login service. All right, so everything about login will come here. All right, so login, you can log in with MetaMask. All right, log in with Microsoft. Everything you need to log in. You can log in with wallets if you want. So let us see something else. You can go for e-commerce. Let us search e-commerce. Okay, add plugins. Let's go for e-commerce. E-commerce. E-commerce seems to me not available. So all of these are real things you could use to make your website feel really nice. So try and see how you can actually use this application. It is an online service where you can use, where you have to stay online. That's one downside of it. So if you don't have enough data, you cannot actually do what you want to do. So here is our website, and this is the web address. If you want to have your dedicated web address, all right, once you launch the app, you're going to pay a little money and they'll host it for you. This website does hosting and building, all right. So this is going to encourage you to learn how to develop websites. All right, if you like the little information that we have shared for you in this video, go down to the comment section and drop your comment and let me know what you think about this tutorial. And like I promised, in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can do a lot of things. Like we are going to build a robust application. All right, so we are going to build a robust application that can help us do a lot of things. We just updated this, please refresh page. Okay, so we are going to refresh this page so that everything that we have updated will come up and that message will get missing. All right, so we have updated our page, and here you can come into login, you can come in here to sign up, and we can come in here to terms and conditions. So whatever we click is going to bring us to where we have assigned. And remember, we have not assigned any button, and that is going to happen on the workflow. So we are going to rename all of this in our main application on the design so that we will know where we are going to. So once we come here and assign the workflow, all right, then just come here and assign the workflow and say workflow folder. You create a folder for it only when click add breakpoint in debug mode. So all of these are things that you are going to learn. All right. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to take time to give you a full lowdown, and we are going to build an application that is going to help us to carry out certain tasks. If you love this video, do well to give a like button to this video, and if you want us to do more videos for you, please do well to hit the red subscribe button, turn on your notification bell icon and set it to all, and you will never miss any of our videos again. With this and more, I'd like to say see you in the next video.